Oh, it's so nice just to be able to sit back and relax, take a load off. Hello? Yeah, this is Aussie Villain. FC Barcelona, what do you want? I'll be on the next flight. And you're sure that Messi's okay with this? Alright. Hello, hola everybody, grazie, thank you. And well, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Aussie Villain, and I am absolutely delighted to say that I am the new manager here at FC Barcelona. It just doesn't sound right to say that out loud. But anyway, I cannot wait to get started. I'm confident of bringing back the glory days, the Guardiola glory days here at the club. And like I say, cannot wait to get started. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah, go on. Yes, Rafa Fernandez, local reporter. Now, has Lionel Messi given his approval for your appointment? Yeah, look, I've been led to believe so. I haven't had a chance to speak to him just yet. I haven't ventured up to the palace, but I do believe that he is willing to grant me an audience later today. Yes, and are you confident of winning this season and beating Real Madrid? Yeah, look, mate, my understanding is that the club's a bit of a shambles right now. But we have a squad full of very, very talented players. And with Messi at the club, blessings upon him, clearly anything is possible. So I think we'll have a good season. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Barcelona. Welcome to episode 1 of the Beta Saver Football Manager 2021. And we are at Barcelona. Lionel Messi has kindly granted us permission to be here. And, well, here we are. Barcelona hire Aussie Villain as the manager. I haven't played any of the game yet, so let's go and get involved here, see what we can do. Media prediction is first. Now, we're supposed to be a shambles of a club. That's certainly what the media would have you believe, isn't it? But, well, we'll see how far we can get here. Our best 11, Ansu Fati, Coutinho, Griezmann, Messi. We're going to have some fun with this team, aren't we? Pjanic, I love Pjanic. I haven't managed hardly any of these players before. Longley, I've had him before. PK, Roberto, we've got some loan obligations that are out, and, well, there we go, and we'll deal with all this stuff later on. So first things first, a little bit of YouTube admin. If you are new to the channel, new to the series, do make sure you subscribe and, of course, hit the like button to help people find the video. And, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. All my links to follow me sort of off YouTube or in the description below as well. So go and check all that out if you are new, and welcome, obviously, as well. So Villain takes charge of Barcelona. We've got some players in the last year of their contract. Messi has a 1-year clause, extension clause. Can we trigger that right now? There we go. So that's Messi tied down. That's a success. We'll have a look at most of this stuff off of camera. I'm excited just to have a look and see exactly. As I said, I haven't played any of this game yet. We've got some injuries. So Ter Stegen, I didn't realize he was out, and Umtiti as well. So we're going to be missing them for the most part of this season. And, well, there we go. I'm going to have to fix the name to Juventus, aren't I? But anyway, we'll deal with all that for the actual proper game itself. We won't worry about it too much here. Alright, so where do we want to start here? Let's have a look at the squad. It's usually a pretty decent place to start. Neto is pretty much our only goalkeeper, but he looks solid enough. Can we switch this to reports? Is that still a thing here? There we go, so we can see star ratings. Titi, we know he's out. Longley is decent. We've got a couple of players out on loan. Frankie de Jong is quality. So we're a little bit short defensively, aren't we? Is the first thing that I kind of see here. So that might be something we need to look to fix. Busquets is still around. He's only 32. I thought he'd be older than that. Anyway, I mean, it's not a bad team, really. I mean, this is a team we should be able to do a lot with. But it's definitely uneven, isn't it? Everything is towards the front of the team, and we're definitely lacking defensively. Now, do we have anything in the youth teams that we could call in? Let's start with the under-19s here. Potentially, there is... Okay, so we've got another attacking player, fantastic. A midfielder in Ilux Mariba. Now, if you watch the FM20 series at Leeds United, we had this guy. He was an absolute star for us. So there's a little bit there, but not really by way of defensive players. And to be honest, under-19s, I mean, this guy could possibly do a job for us. But there's not too much there. If we go and have a look at the B team, is there anything there? So we've got a decent defensive player in the B team. So he might be someone that's worth calling into the first team now, to be honest, because we can already see that we're a little bit short there. So we'll do that. Anything else here? We've got some midfielders. We've got two left backs. Juan Moreno. We had him at Leeds United as well. But obviously he's out on loan, so we can't do that right now. So there's a couple of others there, but no one really that's going to cry out to come into the first team. The finances is supposed to be the problem. We have a transfer budget of 9 million. We have a wage budget of 4.6 million a week. So I mean, it doesn't look terrible, does it? To be honest, the club vision, we've already kind of seen this. We're going to play attacking possession football, sign high reputation players, and also develop players using the youth system, maintain the world's best youth system, and work within a budget and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's all well and good. We're a worldwide club, as we know. Messi is the captain. Busquets is the vice captain. Mariba is the hot prospect. And is there anything else we want to look at here? Let's have a look at facilities. Only superb facilities, so we could probably look to upgrade that, though it's a relatively short-term series, so maybe it's not that important. Youth facilities are state-of-the-art. Data analysis facilities, is that something that's still a thing in this FM? It doesn't look like it is. Fair enough. But yeah, maybe it's Barcelona. Everything, as you would expect, is more or less ready to go, isn't it? So what I think we might do is we have our opening game of the season here against this team. I want to see what the match engine looks like. I'm sure you guys do as well. So we'll come back in a little bit, and we will we'll see what we'll play. However you say that, Huesca. We'll play them in our opening game of the season, and we'll see if we can sign a few players as well. Okay, we're just going to quickly come back because this is one of the new features, recruitment meeting. I've just done a press conference and a team meeting as well, and they're really, really cool. I should have come back. I was too busy having a look at how everybody, how it all worked. But anyways, this is the recruitment meeting. Club culture is to sign high reputation players and work within a budget. Great, I'm interested to see your suggestions on areas we think we need to improve. I'm aware of areas that we need to strengthen, and I'm happy to deal with this Windows recruitment. Well, let's see what they have to say for themselves. Goalkeeper, left wing back. We also probably need a centre back as well, to be honest. And I don't know, I think we're okay for deep line playmakers. So we have De Jong and Busquets, don't we? So I think, do we want to get started? Because ideally, I think I want goalkeeper to be first. Because we only have, although we do have a guy coming back, don't we? We have De Stegen coming back. Okay, so let's just get started and see what happens here. Your Busquets is in the final year of his deal. Maybe time to find some cover that position. Yeah, see, I mean, we have options there, so I'm not too concerned about that. We need to look for someone in this position, but I would like short-term focus. We don't need to worry about this position right now. Let's look at the next one. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm ready to look at the next position, a left back. We probably do need a backup at left back. Right, let's see these reports. We do need to look for someone, but I would like to set a short-term focus to identify targets. All right, so let's do that. This is really cool, actually. Just while we're going along here. Potential ability, I mean, we really want to be looking at least 4 stars, don't we? Current ability, I'm not too worried about it. To be honest, it's the potential that we want, because we have Alba that can play there right now. So we'll set that focus. Yeah, 1 month is probably good enough, isn't it? So let's do that. So that's that position. Right, let's move on. Goalkeeper. Yeah, we do need to... Let's see these reports. Let's click on this, see what this does. 35-year-old, I mean, we'll scout him, but I don't really want a 35-year-old. But yeah, I think we do need to find somebody to play in that role, don't we? And is there other... I mean, ideally, I think I'd like a centre-back as well. So let's have a look at that and see what we can get. Mesut Ozil. I mean, we'll scout him and see what happens. So is this centre-back? So ideally I'd like a ball player. Again, current ability I'm not too bothered about. But it's the potential ability that we want, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't have to be a ball player because we can drop somebody in, don't we? So that's fine. So yes, please look for somebody in that role for me. And other than that, I think we're not too bad. So let's move on. I assume... I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Potential ability, let's do that. And that. This just goes to show I haven't played this before, doesn't it? Yes, please focus on finding someone in this role. There we go. And, well, that is a recruitment meeting. I've probably done that completely wrong, but it's a new feature. We'll get better at it. Okay, so we're getting ready for our first game in charge. I just want to say this is a basket case of a club. But I thought since it's a first look video, we'll have a look at the new press conference. So we will attend. I know a lot of people don't like to attend, but there's a reason they're in the game and you really should attend. So the press officer says, let's kick this off. Mark Bradshaw from Football Radar. So I do like the new setup. I do think it definitely adds something to it. So he says, many pundits suggest Messi's performances will be a key factor in determining how successful we'll be. What do we want to say here? Yeah, we've got a strong squad, but clearly Lionel is going to have a big part to play. We've got another question here. Do we think Barcelona can get off to a winning start? Our preparation has been good. We've been working hard and carry that, then we should do well. We'll go with that. Can you talk about rumours linking you with Bayern Munich Serge Gnabry? Never heard of him. It's unlikely we'll make a move for him at this time. I don't know where that's come from, I'm afraid. I didn't go to click on him or anything. I'm not quite sure why that's happened. Actually, I think a scout may have had a look at him. Maybe that's where it's come from. Barcelona have been handed an opening day fixture against newly promoted Huesca. We'll go with that. Do we consider them amongst easier starts available? We'll have to respect them. Neutral, negative, deserve our respect. Yeah, we have to focus on them. Considering the influence Martin Braithwaite dressing room. Now we have sold Martin Braithwaite. I'll get to that in just a second. He's not the first player to leave, nor will he be the last. There's not going to be any problems. Let's go with that. Do we agree with somebody's prediction that Realga's decision to put... Oh, is that another manager? I don't care. Could not care less, mate. Xavier Hernandez, probably not that one. Do you have a clear idea? What do we want to say? Manager, if I didn't, everything is ready to go. I know the core, the team can be counted on for big occasions. The opening day. I don't believe in first choice teams. Many pundits and bookmakers tipping Barcelona to win the first division this year. What do we want to say to that? I don't want to put pressure on them by saying we're the favourites. It's hard to say right now. There'll be plenty of strong contenders that we have a great chance to. Let's go with that. Many managers and pundits claim the difference between this can be down to injuries, given everything that can happen. You do get to know the answers, don't you? It can't just be solely down to injuries. Michel has a lot of experienced players available to him. This is a new question, I think. So let's say also they're not going to be an easy team to beat. It's fair to say that you're perhaps a bit envious of the amount of experience. Not at all. So let's go with that. Who do you think will win the first division this season? Can we just get out of that, or are they going to... No comment. There it is over there. And that's the end of the press conference. So there we go. That is the new press conference. I've got to say, I do really like the new setup. You can sort of see the different journalists. I don't know. I've always done the press conferences anyway, but I think that is a little bit less tedious than what some of the other ones have been. So we'll leave the press conference there. The press officer is pretty happy with how it went. Now, what we have done as we come into this game, we go and have a look at transfers here. We did sell, as I said, Martin Braithwaite. We didn't get much for him, but he's gone off. We were never going to use him. So he's gone off to Zenit. We got 2.5, a little bit of wages off the books. But I'd say this was a basket case club. Look at the wages. I tried to sell... we want contracts. I tried to sell... what's his face here? Dembele. He didn't want to go. The entire first team came to me saying that why are we trying to get rid of him? But look at these wages. 1.2 grand a week for Messi. Griezmann on 600. Coutinho on 400. Dembele and Busquets over 200. So is Umtiti, who's injured. Pjanic is on over 200 grand a week. I mean, the wages are absolutely insane. And yeah, well, if we can't get rid of these players. No one wants to leave. Nobody wants to take them, and we need defensive reinforcements. Umtiti will be back soon, which is a positive. He's a decent defender, and almost to make things worse, some of the players that are out on loan, I generally would have liked to have had them. Miranda would have been an excellent backup at left back. We have another Busquets here. I'm wondering if he is maybe someone we could be calling up into the first team, actually. I might even look at doing that. I'll do that off camera because I'm not sure if we can register him in the squad at this point. But other players that we sent out on loan, which is really, really frustrating to me, is, if I can find them here, down in the under-19s. I'm not quite sure how you would say it, Tobido. I mean, he would have been a really, really useful player to have as an option at centre-back. He's out on loan to Benfica for the season, which is frustrating. And even Wago here would have been a useful option at right back, though we do have two decent ones, so that's maybe a little bit less annoying in that sense. But yeah, it's a basket case of a club. Anyway, well, let's go ahead to the game against Huesca. Well, before we get to the game, actually, we should have a look at what we're expected to do this season. We're expected to win the league, so no pressure there. We had a friendly cup. We won that, but I'll show you the friendlies in just a second. Expected to reach the semi-finals of the Champions League, so no pressure there. We've got the group stage starting at a month or so's time. And the Spanish Cup, that's the Super Cup, so there's no Spanish Cup this year. Of course, this is a sort of a COVID-affected season, isn't it? So maybe that's something to do with that. Let's have a quick look here at the pre-season preview here. We are second favourites behind Real Madrid, but expected to win the league. So that's nice. Key players, Messi and Griezmann. I don't think there's too many surprises there. We'll have a quick look at who everybody else's key players are. I haven't got the name fixed yet, which is why we've got San Sebastian and not Real, and also Real, whatever that is, and not Real Betis. But there we go. There's all the key players going down there. It is what it is, I suppose. If we look at the dream team, we have 5 players in that, so we've got more than Real Madrid, so that's a big bonus. And a quick look at how the friendlies did. I mean, we had some good results and some bad results. The second 11 beat the first 11 quite comfortably. There's a little bit of experimentation going on in there. The other, bad result, obviously, is the one that stands out there against Arsenal. That's not great, but hopefully we'll get better from that. So let's go and have a look here now at what have we got here. If we go back to team selection, and this is it. Now, I've got to say, one thing I do like is this make changes for next match only as opposed to all matches. That is a beautiful, beautiful little change in the game, or improvement in the game. This is how I think we're going to line up for this one. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to play with us. Obviously, this is only our first competitive game. But we've got so many attacking players, we really do need to have an attacking lineup. So this is kind of what we're landing on right now. So it's going to be Neto going in goal for us. He's going to have to get the job done until Ter Stegen comes back. Left back will be Jordi Alba. That's a bit of a no-brainer, really, but he is 31 now, so how much we can rely on him is, I guess, a question. Lenglet will be one of our centre-backs, a good ball player he is, and obviously next to him will be the man, the myth, the legend at Brentford. Sorry, that is, I'm still in FM20 mode. That is Gerard Piqué, obviously. Right back, to start off, we're going to give it to Sergi Roberto. He's a good, solid option there. He's probably, he could play midfield as well, but we'll start him there. In the defensive midfield role, it's going to be Sergio Busquets, 32 and still got a lot to give. Next to him as a Mazzella will be Frankie de Jong. Now, the reason he's a Mazzella is hopefully so that when Coutinho, who's going to play out wide left, when he drifts in, de Jong will drift out. That's kind of the plan there. Messi will obviously be going down the right-hand side, his favoured role, and hopefully he'll get a good job done for us there. As the number 10, we're going to go with Pjanic, a good creative player. So hopefully he'll show that. And the man up top will be Griezmann, or however you say his name properly. He's a good player. Maybe lacks a little bit in the air, but outside of that, well, he should be more than good enough. So let's see if we can go and beat the newly promoted Huesca. So we've got a new screen here. We've got a briefing before the game. So everybody's been briefed of how we're going to go. Pjanic is pleased to be making his debut. 6 players are pleased with pass into space. 4 players are pleased with work the ball into the box. Busquets is likes his role. Messi, he's happy with his role. That's good. Blessed be his name. Who's that? PK is happy, and as is Griezmann. So that's not a bad start. Oh, this is new as well. Now, I like this. This is very, very cool indeed. Press officer, what do we got here? Oh, this is just a few. This is social media, is it? Well, there we go. That is cool. I like that. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of a tutorial on the new look Team Talks here. What do we want to say? We want to probably pump fist, don't we? Come on, boys. We should win this one with the favourites. That's what the assistant recommends. Let's give the fans a performance. We are at home, so let's maybe go with that. Defenders. It's going to... apologies, it's giving me a tutorial as we go here. Alright, finish. Alright, okay, there we go. This is more like it. Okay, so we haven't got too much of a reaction there, so let's go with defenders. What do we want to say? Hands on hips, facing the team. No, let's... not cautiously. Points finger assertively. Thrashes arms. That seems a little bit unnecessary. We'll go with encouragement again. We have faith in you. Midfielders, Faith. I'm assuming that's what we're doing. Come on, Faith. Well, that's been a disappointing first team talk at Barcelona, hasn't it? And here we go. Here we go. Our first game of Football Manager 2021. We're at home to Huesca. No idea how you say that, so there we go. We've got the shouts down here now, so let's give it a... what do you want to say? What do I want to say? What do I usually say? Focus? Fire up? Let's try a fire up. No, it's usually get creative, isn't it, that I shout? Okay. And we've got a highlight. Messi to take a corner. It's a decent... Oh, it's gone down. Griezmann's gone down. Is it going to be a penalty? Is it going to be a penalty? I think it is. Surely... Well, shouldn't say that. I've never played a game on this version before. We're checking with VAR. Oh, this is neat. This is better. Oh, they've improved it massively. That's much, much better. Well done, SI Gaming. That is so much better. And we've got a penalty now, and it's Messi to take it. It's Messi. It's Messi! There we go. We take the lead. Lionel Messi with the first goal of the season. That's more like it. We'll tell him to concentrate or focus, as the case may be now. But Lionel Messi gets us underway. Sticks his penalty away. Not always known for doing that, old Lionel. But he's done a good job there. And that is 1-0 to Barcelona. I've still got to get used to all the team player stuff is down the bottom here now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I do generally think I like it. It is going to take a little bit of getting used to, though, isn't it? Alright, let's try and encourage. There doesn't seem to be a get creative shout, which makes sense. I mean, how can you yell at someone to get creative? I don't really understand that. But anyway, a little bit of defending to do here. Neto comes out, claims it nicely. Now, surely not the highlight. We're in the last seconds before stoppage time. He's lumped it forward early. Griezmann might be in here. Griezmann, can he finish? Oh, he can. And Antonio Griezmann gets his first goal for the club, is it? Or first of the season anyway. Neto with a goalkeeper's assist. You don't see that very often. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that as Barcelona manager. But we've just lumped it forward over everybody. Griezmann's in behind. And I tell you what, he's finished it nicely. Tucked it into the side of the net. And that is... excellent, excellent stuff. Is that going to be half-time? Yes, it is. We've got ourselves a nice little 2-0 lead. The XG says we should be winning as well. They have not registered a shot. Let's get into the dressing room. And let's see what we say here. We've got to... Should I throw a water bottle just for the sake of it? We've got a point finger. That's assertive, isn't it? Don't get complacent, boys. We've demotivated Longley, so we want to go individual... Longley. Oh, God damn it. This is going to happen a little bit till we get used to things, isn't it? So we want individual. I just want to talk to Longley. Just let me talk to Longley game. How do I... No, that gets rid of him. Oh, that's annoying. So I've got to unclick everybody to get to Longley. Oh, come on. There's got to be a better way to... Surely there's a better way to do that, isn't there? Everybody else seems relatively motivated. It's just Longley that's demotivated. So let's get a little bit of passion into him. And, well, that hasn't really worked, has it? And then we'll get back out there and see how that team talk's done. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. What's touchline tablet? But everything else about the match engine I really, really am liking. Ball in by Messi. It's headed away. Picked up by Frankie de Jong. Back out to Messi. Acres of space. So much time. What can he do? He gets himself into a decent position. Can he pull it back? Messi, he tries to go himself. Oh, the great man was selfish there, wasn't he? And that's maybe not ideal. Let's give it an encourage. How do we tell body language? Is it the red? We're not happy. Is that what that's trying to tell me? Let's try giving him some praise. Almost kick berate then for no reason. Okay, so there we go. That's made them a little bit happier. I'm going to have a play around with this, aren't I, and see the best way to go about things. Do we want to make some subs? Let's make some subs. Who have we got on the bench here? We have got an extended bench. Let's get... who have we got? Fati. Let's get Fati on for Pjanic. And let's try Griezmann playing in behind in a sort of a number 10 role. And who else is tied? Frankie de Jong is tied. So let's try Alina, who's left-footed, as a Mazzella. I like that. We'll give him a quick team talk. Go out there, make a difference, boys. I didn't shake my fist at them, did I? But that's okay. Not too long to go here. We'll give them another praise. And... well, it's going to be an opening day victory. Have we been the most convincing we could be? No, we haven't, to be honest. But we've done a decent job, and we've got ourselves opening day victory. No idea what's going to happen here. XG says we should have won 2-0, and we did. Everybody played pretty well. On their side of things, they were a little bit disappointing, weren't they? But there we go. Considering I still don't really understand exactly what I'm doing, I'm quite happy with that. Outstretched arms. My boys, my boys, my boys. Well done, boys. So there we go. Barcelona go top of the first division. Obviously, very, very early days there yet. And that will do it for today for our first look. Let me know what you think of that. Of course, don't forget to hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we'll be back. We'll come back whenever the Champions League starts. It was October 20th, wasn't it? So it might be a case of Atletico Madrid and a Champions League game. Throughout the beta, or beta, depending where you are, my plan is 7 p.m. like 7 days a week through the beta time period. We might be a little bit late getting this one out today, but moving forward, 7 p.m. That will be the time that we'll be looking to get this series out. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. And as I said, I've been Aussie Villain, and I'll see you at 7 p.m. tomorrow for the Atletico Madrid and, well, the Champions League, whenever it is that comes around. Take care.